No, I'm Jay Randall, and on this channel I discuss wisdom for the modern man. Today, guys, we got a little bit more of a chill live stream that we're going to be doing. Today we're just going to be doing something I haven't done in a while, and that is look at a compilation video. I used to do a lot of compilation videos, but it's been a while, Modern dating foolishness. I had to take a break because it was getting crazy with the stuff I was seeing. But you know what? Today, we're going to have some laughs, going to look into some insanity. So without further ado, guys, let's get right into the video. Also, if you're joining the stream, please go ahead and leave a like, subscribe to the channel. It really does help me out. I'm trying to grow the channel to 1,000 subscribers before the end of the month, and I need your guys' help to do that. So I really appreciate if you guys are watching. Go ahead and like the video and subscribe if you're not already. Without further ado, let's get into some modern dating foolishness.
Look at modern women being shocked at getting rejected. But let's jump right in, right after you subscribe, of course.
Disclaimer, this video was made for strictly comedic/artistic purposes. No offense is intended towards any individual featured in this video.
How much would you spend on a ring for a woman? It should be 3 months of salary.
I heard that too, yeah.
I want 6 months.
Why?
Because I deserve it.
Would you rather, knowing damn well where he's in financially, right, and it's put that burden on him?
Why would it be a burden? I wouldn't be dating a broke man.
Jesus Christ.
I'm just coming from a perspective of somebody who has dated for love my whole life. I'm done.
What do you...
That's so stupid. 3 months of salary, 3 months, that's already a lot, right? 3 full months of salary. But then you want 6 months, you want half a year's salary for what? Like, literally for what? Like, what are you gonna, like, the ring? I'm not saying you shouldn't get a nice ring if you can afford it, but really? Would you be putting that towards an apartment, a house, actually building the family? You want to put it towards something meaningless? That's just gonna, like a ring? 6 months, half a year, you mad?
I'm dating for love. It's gotten me nowhere.
Ma'am, you weren't dating for love. You were dating for the lifestyle and calling it love just so you could sleep better at night.
Facts.
The bar and get me a drink?
Wow. That's all I'm good for. I'm just good for drinks. You see that, guys? If you want a drink, what are you going to do for the drink?
What are you gonna do?
I'm trying to get into the karaoke. I can sing for you.
Sing for me? I'm gonna go spend money so some chick can sing for me? Good Lord. Is that the exchange going on at nightclubs these days? Good God, guys, we must do better. Guys, don't be buying girls drinks.
If your idea of a fair exchange is free alcohol for free noise, you're the real menace.
Would you date an OnlyFans girl?
No, I wouldn't date nobody.
No?
No.
Nobody at all?
I mean, I wouldn't date no fans. Like, it's just stupid.
Why not?
Because, like, damn. See, $5.99, Netflix $10.99. Damn, that's me though.
Netflix can be more expensive than the...
I'm just saying, if you're less than Netflix, is crazy though.
Can you imagine though, some of these guys literally dating OF models thinking they're winning at life, and I can access your girl cheaper than the price of Netflix? That is insane, bro. That's madness. That's madness. Your girl's sexuality is worth less than Netflix. Bro, don't do it. Don't do it. I mean, I don't have to tell most guys that, but some suckers out there will think they're winning.
Like,
Okay.
You know that.
Okay.
If you're less than Netflix, like, is that really me to date you though? like, I'll be your friend though. I'll be your friend. I'll do and that, but I can never date you though.
You want me to treat you
I'm
like a
dead.
queen after you treated yourself like a subscription? No, thank you.
Good
I do
Lord.
have 3 kids.
I don't understand why these single mothers even go on these shows. Is it like a humiliation thing? Like, do they like getting humiliated? First of all, I already know it's a joke. No one's actually looking for love at these, at these events, these pop the balloon things. It can't be real. It has to be everybody understands they're just here for the money or for the publicity or whatever. But ain't no way you're looking for love. And why is like half the chicks single mothers? It seems like the dudes are okay most of the time, but why are so many single mothers? I feel like they pick.
The hard part is over now. So we're gonna go check out why they popped, okay?
You really had us go down the line. Actually, we ain't had no kids and you got 3. So to me, that was like, you be like springing surprises on people. Man, I didn't really like that.
Wait, she went down the line asking them if they had kids? That is a weird question. Like, bro, you have 3.
It wasn't more so do you have kids. I don't mind a guy having kids. It's more so are you in love with your ex and the kid's mother. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I don't have those issues with my child's fathers. Like, they've moved on. We all co-parent really good. So I don't want to go into a situation.
3 kids, covered in tattoos. I mean, she could be wearing something worse, but it's not very conservative. I mean, what do you think you're going to get with that package deal? Like, come on, guys. I mean, they popped their balloon, so they already know there's trouble there. But, I mean, let's say she wasn't in this setting. You just saw her out and about. 3 kids. No, well, you wouldn't even know she had 3 kids. Just go off the look. Tattoos all down the arm. I can't see the other arm, but I'm assuming there's more. Probably other places on her body as well. Probably on the legs, too. It's like, what are you going to do with that? And then you find out she has 3 kids. What can a man actually do with that package? I don't know. Like, I don't get it.
Where a guy has kids with someone and he's still in love with his BM.
That's real. You
So that's really what that was.
I definitely understand that.
Hey, how many baby fathers do you have?
I just have 2.
You
One
have
I was
2?
engaged
I just
to, one I
have
was
2.
married to.
Okay.
I just have 2. I just have just 2, bro. It's no big deal. It's just 2. Get over it, man. Grow up. It's just 2. And 3 kids. But you got to make 6 figures. I have standards here. Let's not get carried away. Good Lord.
Yeah, but even then, like I said, I don't even think, if I care about you, I have to care about them in a certain sense, but I don't have any of my own.
Ability. That's a combo deal nobody wants to sign up for.
What she said? So this is what happens when you shoot your shot.
You know it's bad when he'd rather walk around aimlessly than talk to you
Oh
for
my
a
God.
single minute.
When you go to the club and she's saying what's up to a bunch of dudes.
Oh, yeah. Like she knows security and everybody?
Everybody, yeah, that's like, what? Hold on.
What's like, what is like the hardest thing when it comes to dating Houston women?
They're all toxic, and if she's pretty, she's probably crazy.
Bruh, if you go, well, first of all, why are you going to the club? Well, I can't really shame y'all like that because I had my time at the club. I was trying to learn game, though. I wasn't there because I enjoyed it. But, man, yeah, if you go to the club with her and she knows everybody, hugging all these random dudes, hugging the bouncer, she knows, I'm like, bro, this is a regular. She out here just thoughting it up. Thoughting the streets. Bro, just stay away from those.
Oh, yeah. I can see that. Yeah, no doubt.
If she's dapping up the dough, it's time to go.
Cooked.
You think you could ever be a housewife?
Absolutely.
I'll be scared of you, like, as a housewife. I feel like you just like a... Hold on, fix your mic.
No, somebody do.
See, that's exactly why I'll be scared.
Bro, why y'all be getting with these, like, unsubmissive women, bro? Like, bro, what? And he can already sense it, that a conversation, a debate, a back and forth. Like, bro. I want to say something one time, and that's just it. That's what I deal with in my relationship, bro. I can't. And that's a lot of the times why people don't want to date black women, because they know that comes with the package. Y'all behave in a certain way where it's like, it's so hard to get y'all to submit. But then when people call it out, you call them racist and say we just hate black women. It's like, bro, y'all perpetuate the stereotype. Like, just shut up and listen.
I feel like you're just not, like, submissive, you know?
I can be when my guy is
No,
more
she can't.
dominant than me.
So you gotta have a little deep bass in
Yeah, put a little bass in your
Little
voice when you talk to me, yeah.
Bro, it's a bunch of nonsense. Man, I'll tell you what. There was one of the past black chicks I took out on a date. There's this thing with not just black women, but this tends to be more so with them, where it's like, not even masculine. Because masculinity can exist in a calm state where you don't have to like raise your levels up to like 1,000. You know what I'm saying? But with a lot of black women, you have to be darn near like toxically max. I don't even want to use that word because that's not real. You have to be like aggressive. They think being masculine is aggressive. Now that's a aspect of masculinity, but aggression is purposeful, it's directed, it serves its goal, and then it's put aside. They want you to be at that level like at all times, just aggressive. And in order to get her to do what you want her to do, you have to show aggression. No, you should be able to just assert dominance and authority. You shouldn't have to be aggressive and raise your voice and put hands on her and give her a look and, you know, curse at her or threaten her. None of that, bro. But a lot of times that's what it takes for a lot of these black chicks, bro, because they don't know what true masculinity is. True masculinity is like just calm. It's firm, it's direct, but it's calm. It's not angry, it's not malicious, it's not aggressive unless it needs to be. And you shouldn't have to be aggressive with your girl.
Fix that. Oh, whoa.
Girl swears she's wife material, but treats basic.
You not wearing that, what would you tell him back?
I'm still gonna wear it.
You still gonna wear it?
Problematic.
Would you break out with him?
No, but I'm just gonna let him know how it is.
Yeah, you got to break up with her. What you mean, bro? If I tell you, hey, man, listen, sweetheart, that what you're wearing is a little bit inappropriate for where we're going, or just inappropriate in general. Like, I don't want you wearing that outside the house. And you tell me, I'm still you're now single, you know? And I may or may not let you know that on the spot, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? See, and that's the danger a lot of women run into. And they'll wonder why they're in these long-term relationships for, like, years, and the man never proposes to them or fully commits, because there's been countless scenarios like this where he told you to do something and you pushed back against his authority. And so he already has come to the conclusion in his mind that, you know, I can't wife this girl up because she's never going to listen to me. She's never going to submit to my authority, and I'm always going to feel uncomfortable with everything that she does. So he says, you know what? I'm never going to commit to this girl. I'm never going to wife her up, but I'm getting sexual access. So I'm going to ride this train until I come across a woman who is worthy, and I'll leave her, or I'll just, you know, ride this out until it fizzles out. Either way, you lose out as the woman, because as men, we have a very long timeline. If we can meet a girl at 50, start a family, have kids, and still have that life. A man can start a family and get kids at any stage. A woman has a small window. So if you are with this guy and he's not giving you commitment, and it's your fault, by the way, but he's not giving you commitment for 3, 4, 5 years, that's 3, 4, 5 years of your youth, beauty, and fertility that you're not getting back because you decided to be stubborn and not align yourself with what it took to be committed, to get that commitment from that man. So ultimately, the woman loses out in the end. But women don't realize that, and they wonder why they're in these perpetual situationships. Well, that's because you wanted to wear that outfit outside the house when he told you not to. So you kind of screwed yourself over on that one.
How would that conversation be like if he's like, yo, you ain't wearing that? You just gonna, like, you know, say no?
Yeah, I'll be like, I'm gonna wear what I want.
Okay.
You can come with me or you can stay home.
You can't play these type of games and still expect your partner to play along. Back to the streets with this one.
What you did, bro?
No.
Why not?
No, I'm cool on that. I have fun, but not date. Not seriously.
Why wouldn't you date one?
No.
Okay, that's valid.
Why would I date an OF?
What's up with all these OF girls trying to, like, wonder if they're still valuable? That's what it really is. They're hoping that their sexuality will override the man's, like, disgust response. It won't. It won't, bro. The men that will date you, I made a video. I just posted it today, actually. There's a couple of sex workers at the table, and they were talking about the men that are willing to give them commitment. And a lot of times these men are their biggest fans. It's the men that watch their content and their whole fantasy is to date their favorite porn star. That's the only men that are going to give these type of women relationships. Men that are literally their fans, and that woman isn't going to respect them because he doesn't respect himself. And you literally are her fan, very literally are her fan. You're not her. She can't look up to you. You look up to her. Bro, regular guys, even guys that make substantially less than these girls, would rather hold on to their self-respect than date a woman who's literally sold hers.
Girl, when I could just date someone who didn't auction herself off to strangers.
or slap?
No, I don't do that because I know the answer. It would be slap, but I'm too old for that.
Come on.
No.
Don't be shy.
This guy's old and horny.
I respect that. Now.
This grandpa said not on my watch and rejected the degeneracy like a true legend.
Does body count matter to you and why?
Oh God,
Yes,
here
I'm
we
not
go
trying
again.
to date. Why are we assuming? Why are we making assumptions here? I really don't understand Gamma 3.
How many men is too much for a girl to be with? Like, what is your max for a body count?
I don't have a max. I don't really ask girls how many guys they've slept with because that's a little weird. But according to research, if they've been with more than 5 guys, they have a big likelihood of divorce.
Interesting.
Interesting. But I don't want a girl who's for the streets.
Well, you know, like the leading cause of divorce, I think is men cheating on their wives. Yeah.
I think she's wrong about that.
Oh, but that's not what I.
Yeah, she's definitely wrong about that. She's definitely wrong about that. Most women leave because they're trying to find their happiness, which is a fleeting thing that's never consistent. But women never learn this until they get out there in the dating marketplace and they realize just how good they had it. But yeah, no, it's not that. It's not that. Yeah, definitely body count matters, guys. We actually covered this on our. So if you guys are coming into the video, please go ahead and like. I'm trying to get this channel up to 1,000 subscribers, and I need your guys' help. So like the video, share the video. That would be great. And if you haven't already, subscribe. We do a lot of videos like this, reaction videos, compilations. We're getting back into that. I'm live streaming regularly, multiple times a week. And yeah, I post, stay tuned for that. Like the video, guys.
That's what the statistics say.
The statistics? Ma'am, you pulled them straight out of your feelings with no legitimacy whatsoever.
Stay away from women who say things like phase. You can't just have a phase. A serial killer doesn't get to go 5 people and then 5 years later go say, oh, it's just a phase. A dude doesn't get to suck a and then say, oh, I just went through a gay phase. You suck one, you're gay for the rest of your life.
That's so, bro, facts. I've never accepted a phase. And the problem is a lot of liberal women, in this overly sexualized society, a lot of these liberals, these feminists will say, literally tell women. I can't tell you how many TikTok videos I've seen with women saying, you need to go have a hoe phase. Every girl should have a hoe phase. It's important because you get to learn yourself. You get to know yourself. You discover things. No, bro, you just get ran through. You get trauma. You get trust issues. And you just get mentally unstable. And then now, when you meet the guy that you should have been with from the start, and he should have had you as a virgin, or he should have had you with maybe 1 or 2 partners, he has to deal with you after 15, and you're mentally messed up in the head. And even if you want to align yourself with him, you've been through too much. You can't trust the same way. You can't love the same way. You got your heart broken 2, 3, 4 times already. You're damaged. You're damaged. And now he has to try to put the pieces back together, which I advocate not. But yeah, bro, hoe phase? Phase? You can't phase those penises out of the fact that they've been inside you. You can't phase those threesomes and that gangbang and those crazy wild college parties out of your body, out of your... they're still there. There's no phase. And then you step into a new phase. Psh. Once a hoe, always a hoe. And all men understand this.
So there's no phase. Once a always a and
there
no
you
one
go.
can manipulate you into thinking otherwise.
You don't just slap the word phase on reckless behavior and expect everyone to forget.
Exactly, because they wouldn't accept, just like he said, if it was a gay guy or a guy that she met and say, yeah, I had a gay phase. What? What do you mean a phase? Huh? And you know what? You know why they don't think that it's a phase when it comes to a guy? If the guy was to tell her, yeah, I'm straight now, but I did have a gay. I was like, I think you're actually gay. Like, you went through that. You did that. You're gay. Okay, fair enough. The same way a guy looks at a hoe saying, oh, I had a hoe phase. No, you're not. You haven't. You're still a hoe. Like, what are you talking about? The same way, once a guy engages in that activity, he will always be classified as gay, no matter if he's engaged in that, even if she stops. It's a permanent title. It's permanent. You either decide if you want to have that title or not. But once you engage a certain amount of partners, cooked. Cooked.
It just doesn't work that way.
If this shows up on your For You page, it's because you like redheads with nice rags.
Where's her
tattoos.
eyebrows?
Call me picky, but I like eyebrows.
Okay.
She came with a lot of attitude, but forgot to bring her eyebrows along.
I thought that was just me.
Saying I'm just a girl is so funny. Like, I'm 28 years old, but like, yes, I'm just a girl. Like, if a man were to say I'm just a boy, oh my God. Like, that would make me physically ill to hear a man say that. Like, no, you're a man. You go out to work and you do important man things as a man should. But
You see how they have separate standards? But we're equal though, right? So she can say at any time, I'm just a girl, you know, and relinquish all responsibility and accountability and say, I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl. But at the same time, whenever she chooses, she can say, you know what, we're equal. We're equal. She can be a feminist, equal, strong, independent woman, but at any time she could always play the victim and remove accountability and responsibility and just say, I'm a girl. You see, women know that we're not equal. They know that we're not equal, and they don't want us to be equal because they benefit. That's just how feminists are. They try to play two sides of the same coin.
me, a 28-year-old girl, I am just a girl. I shouldn't have responsibilities because I'm literally just a girl.
That I'm just a girl excuse expired with your college ID. Just let it go.
Roses are red, violets are blue. You look like you got a big long. What's really good with you?
If a man said something similar, security would already be walking him out.
That's so true, bro. Like, what? If a guy walked up to a girl and said something like that, yeah, she would definitely be calling the cops. But as a man, we're supposed to just, accept it.
Asked me the other day if I would date a woman with children.
I need to know. I need to know what you said.
And I said they would have to bring something to the table. A bare minimum foundation. I'm not trying to call people like a charity case or anything. Like, I just need you to bring something to the table because I'm not trying to be Bob the Builder. Like,
You put it very polite, man. This ain't a charity house. I'm not taking a bum off the street. It's not my job. It's not my responsibility. And now I realize with my wisdom, I thought myself of something building these women up. You don't find ducks and teach them to fly. You find eagles and teach them to fly in formation. And when you really have value, you attract on that level. You don't go find the...
He said you don't find ducks and teach them to fly. So the single moms are the ducks, I'm guessing, in this scenario. Listen, man. He says something there. He said, you thought you were something building up these women. A lot of men take pride because men were fixers. We're problem solvers. And there's a lot of broken women out there. Now more than ever, there's a lot of broken women. So a lot of men will see a woman, problematic, kids, our fixer instinct will kick in. I need to fix. I need to help. I need to problem solve. I can help her. Bro, that is the worst thing you can do is use your abilities to try to fix a woman and her horrible situation. Not only will, in the end, she not appreciate what you've done. Like in the beginning, she'll pretend, or maybe she does actually appreciate you coming into her life. But in the end, it'll always typically end with her viewing your help as it being owed to her or expected. Like she's entitled to your help, as opposed to, oh my gosh, I'm so blessed to have this man doing this for me or helping me and assisting me. Be very careful. I would say avoid it at all costs. No single moms, no chicks with trauma or troubles or mental issues. You're not here to give charity to broken women. You need a woman who's 100% put together, fixed, mentally, stable.
And looking in the slums to clean somebody up. That's a deficiency within yourself to feel value in you doing that. Now, anybody gets around me, I'm going to add to their life, but I'm no longer looking for women who have this wrong and this wrong and this wrong and this wrong. No, I'm not doing it. If I try to block her universal karma that she needs the retribution from for the actions that she had, then I'm going to receive her karma because she's not getting it.
Oh, that is facts. She made stupid choices in life. And the difficulty that she's facing in life is a byproduct of those stupid choices. You stepping in, trying to save her from those choices, that is going to come. It does come back on you. You trying to step in and block what she should be going through to learn the lesson, to make better choices in life. You're going to learn that you should have made better choices in life. You need to let her experience that and fix her problem by herself, because then all that trouble, all that chaos, all that drama is going to come back and you're going to be the one who pays it.
You're bringing a kid and nothing else. What exactly do you think I'm signing up for? Pity?
I take care of all the bills. I pay insurance, I pay car notes, I pay phone bills, I pay rent, everything. She feels like in this day and age, a man should pay all the bills.
Because you're the
and
man.
Be 50-50.
You're
You
the
get what I'm
man.
saying? She
He
said it shouldn't
should
be
be.
50-50. You're right, I am a man, but it should be at least 70-30 and not 90-10.
Mrs. Williams, I'm sorry. Do you work outside the home also?
Yeah, I work CNA.
And get money.
Yeah.
But why? What makes you think that is?
He's the man, and he should be paying. He should take out the garbage. He should be paying the bills, and let me take my money and go invest in bigger and better things. That's it.
So, excuse me.
Wait one second. If that's the way Mrs. Williams thinks that your family is supposed to work, have you all discussed this? Does that work for you?
No, it doesn't. She doesn't. She just say it out her mouth, but she won't actually like stand 10 toes down on it.
So let me get.
Bruh. The thing men do, bro, put up with like, look at her, bro. She's nothing to like look at. Average at best. And homie's going through this. Man, bro. If you don't got kids with her, bro, you gotta leave. Does she like someone who can invest in something? Invest in expensive nails and pedicures and weave. Yeah, more like it.
This straight. His money is your money, and your money is also still yours? Nah, I don't think so.
Rejecting a girl because you have a girlfriend is like rejecting money because you have a job. What? Rejecting a girl because you have a girlfriend is... No, it's not. That is ridiculous. So they're just advocating for cheating, basically.
Yeah, nah, we not listening to all that, bro. Not all good money is good money. Not all money is good money, gang.
Just because she's throwing it at you doesn't mean you gotta catch it. Always gotta be on top, bro.
I'm going to the talking
stage
If you want to take me seriously, I would say 4 days.
Shorty, you're on the hub. I don't understand where y'all minds be at, right? Like, if you're going to be a harlot, be one, right? But, like, be one. Like, what do you mean? He said, how long should the talking stage last before you let him hit, right? She was like, oh, he got to take me on 4 dates first.
Bruh, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, I've met some, like, honest hoes in my life. What I mean by honest hoes is, like, honest women who know the lifestyle they're engaging in, completely shamelessly acknowledge it. And you know what? I have a weird sense of respect for those women. Not because I respect what they do, but I respect how direct and how straightforward they are. They don't sugarcoat it. They don't pretend like they're not a hoe. They just accept it, and I can respect that. And then you got hoes like this, where it's like they do the same thing, if not worse, all over the internet. But then they still try to play this game as if there's any value left. It's like, if you're going to be a hoe, just play the hoe part. You know what I'm saying? Just completely go all the way. You've already gone all the way. You're taking absolute, the way. There's no further you could possibly go. Just accept where you're at and just... be honest with yourself. Stop trying to pretend like men should look at you as if you have an ounce of purity or value left that would warrant them to take you on 4 dates. It makes no sense.
4 dates.
For what?
For a star? First of all, that's not what I'm on. I'm not promoting that at all. But for you to be a porn star and expect to get the same treatment as civilian women who aren't giving up box for money, 4 dates. That's actually above the standard of the average woman.
That's true, because most women, you can get it on 2 dates, 3 dates. You want an extra day for what?
You usually get the box after date 2 or 3.
Exactly.
I'm not advocating for that by any means, y'all. I'm just saying what it's like outside. But you want to go above and beyond at 4 dates before you give up the box? Or I can see your box on the internet for free.
Exactly.
You've got full scenes online but want a man to earn it like it's sacred? Be serious, please.
Women who cheat on good men make me so mad. Because every single I've ever had was the cheater. Or him. Somebody should beat you up. Matter of fact, drop your low. I'm on the wave right now.
We definitely need more people being as self-aware as she is.
Can a man be on?
That's true. That's true. I mean, but, you know, the good guy's boring. The good guy's boring to a lot of women, so that's why they cheat. Let's...
Right now.
We definitely need more people being as self-aware as she is.
Can a man be honest for once and tell me why every guy uses this excuse when they break up with their girlfriends? I can't give you everything you deserve. You deserve someone that can give you everything that you're asking for. I need to work on myself. I need to grow. I need to figure out what I'm doing with my life. I've had like 3 friends already tell me that this is something that their boyfriend told them when they were breaking up with them.
These men usually aren't making excuses or lying when they say that. A lot of times it's genuine because they're exhausted, they're overwhelmed. They feel like they've been pouring so much into the relationship and it's still not working. You're still not happy. So it gets to the point where they're like, okay, I don't think she likes me. I don't think she wants to be with me because she wants something that I cannot possibly give.
Yeah, a lot of women are just very difficult to please, man. It's like, no matter how much effort you put in trying to make her happy, it just feels like you're chasing a future with you anymore, and they try to let you down lightly. You're like, it's just, I just need to work on myself, and we just don't want to make you feel bad because it just feels like, you're just unattainable. You just can't make her happy. And men want to make their woman feel happy. Not to say that it's your job to make her happy, but we want to at least know that, we're doing something for you.
And it's not that these men don't love you and genuinely try. They do. But after so long of pouring in so much effort, to have none of it be appreciated and then you're asking for more, it really makes him feel bad about himself to the point he feels like he can't bring any value or happiness into your life.
Facts. And this is why a lot of women will be shocked when a guy leaves them for a woman that's way less attractive. Like, he left me and he's dating her? Are you crazy? Like, what? And women can't fathom it, but guess what? She appreciated him. Everything he does for her, her eyes light up and she's super happy. She's, she loves on him. She treats him right. Women think looks are everything. I've heard it so often. He left me for some fat chick, or he left me for this girl. She's not even pretty, or she's not even this, she's not even that. I have a way bigger ass than her. I was like, okay, well, she still took your guy, so you're still taking the L. He left you for her. That's saying something. If you got a bigger butt, a bigger rack, and you're, socially prettier than her based on the social standard, and you still lost out to that girl, that means you're lacking in a very serious department there. That's a bigger L than you want to admit.
Men don't come up with weird excuses to leave. If he's done, it's because he's tired of the constant complaining and you never being satisfied.
Going to the gym every day because they realize there's no good women left.
I'm a good woman.
Do you believe in God?
Not really. I'm still trying to figure things out.
Have you ever cheated on a man?
Yeah, but he wasn't giving me what I needed.
I'm
dead. What do you look for in a man?
If he has enough money to take care of me.
Do you have half-naked pics on your Instagram?
Of course.
Yeah, but I post those for me.
Do you even cook?
I mean, you can eat this.
You are not a good woman.
The only thing you...
I'm so dead. Those were like actually legitimate responses, though. Those were actually legitimate responses. And that is literally what you find out here in the dating market. Is like, wow, that was actually really spot on. But all of them will swear up and down that they're women worth committing to. I'm a high value woman. I'm a high value woman. It's like they'll have everything. None of them are actually religious. They don't have any higher calling or any higher thing that they look up to. Or they'll say some weird, like, I'm spiritual. I'm not religious. I'm spiritual, which is just like absolute nonsense. It's zodiac signs and star signs and woo-woo nonsense. It's a lot of just pagan foolishness. Bro, I would prefer she say she was atheist than to say she was spiritual, because at least atheists can formulate an argument and it could be somewhat logical. These spiritual chicks, heads are in the clouds, bro.
Proved with this exchange is that calling yourself a good woman doesn't actually make you one.
A lot of women today act like escorts. If a man has to pay you for your time in order to go out with you, you're an escort, okay? Because us regular girls are not charging men money to take us out on a date.
Sorry, but if a man's gotta pay just to be around you, that's not a date, that's a transaction.
Facts.
I knew it. I knew it. Next!
But I would delete it for you, though. I would delete it for you. If you weren't okay.
Delete it right now.
Delete it right now?
Delete it right now, you win.
How do I know that you're not lying?
I'm not lying. Forward to my mother.
I deleted it. Permanently delete your account. Wait. I promise. I deleted it.
Well, I hate to break it to you. I'm Indian.
I deleted
so I like to
it.
scam. I know, but I'm
What?
Indian and I like
Turn the
to
brightness
scam.
down. Turn the brightness down.
So you're not picking me?
No, I didn't say
I
that.
deleted it for you.
I know, but I'm gangsta.
He made her delete her OF, then rejected her? That man's doing God's work out here.
I'm so dead.
Confused right now. I need your help because I just can't wrap my head around this. This man blocked me. Like, we've been talking for a while and it's been perfectly fine. And he called me, he went on a rant, and then he blocked me. He went off about how all women are the same, that all we're after is money, and that the fact that he opened up to me and told me that his ex used to ask for unreasonable. And now I'm just like, was I that unreasonable? Like,
What did you ask for? Because he is not lying. Most women are the same. They dress the same. They all dress promiscuous. Look at their Instagrams. Most of them are posted half naked. The same booty shots towards the camera. The same shot showing off their boobs. The same picture with them sticking out their tongue. The same, endless selfies and sex, bro. They all go clubbing. Nowadays they're all tatted up. Same nose piercing, bro. Y'all are all the same. You ask them the same questions. They don't want to submit. Not traditional, not religious, high body count, and you tell me how you guys are so different from each other. I'm confused, but he's right. A lot of women ask for unreasonable stuff in relationships, and this guy had every right to block you. He was done. When a man blocks you, he's done. Your sexuality isn't enough, your looks aren't enough. He doesn't give a crap. He's finished, bruv. So I want to know what she asked for.
was it that serious? Like, I don't know, guys, because, like, I want to take accountability if it's my fault. But, like, I am...
What did you
Let me
ask
show you the
for?
conversation.
What did you ask for?
We had such a nice dynamic. Like, look, everything was fine here up until I told him what I wanted.
Okay. Want to see what else? I'm sorry, guys. The words are small, so I'm trying to see what they're saying. I need 24 organic eggs. That's funny.
I honestly thought he was kidding, but when I questioned his sucker comment, that's when he called me and crashed out. Apparently, saying
Yeah, maybe he thought you were sending him on some petty... It depends on the caliber of guy you're talking to, right? If he's a guy who's has a lot going on in his life, a business guy, or a guy who's in high demand, and you're sending him on some petty errands that you can do yourself, yeah, that might come off as insulting. If it's a regular guy, works a regular job, then probably not. I can't see a regular guy crashing out about that. But if he's a guy with money, a guy who's of some level of importance, businessman, career guy, and then you tell him to go run some errand that you could have done, and then you're stressing organic like he's like your little, petty errand boy, yeah, that can come off as disrespectful. But if you had asked him for something, substantial that he felt was worthy of his time, like, hey, I really need help, fixing this problem. I don't know what it would be depending on the girl, maybe there's a car issue, or maybe there's a, something substantial. He would feel like, okay, well, that's a real issue. But running go grab some eggs, like, that's not worthy of his time. And he probably thought you were, treating him like a sucker, like he's a little errand boy.
Asking for 24 eggs in this economy? Sheesh, no wonder he blocked you, lady.
What's your name?
Stacia!
We're gonna look for your ideal man, okay? We're gonna see if he exists. What age do you want your guy to be?
21 above.
And what's the max?
25.
Can they be married or not?
No.
What if it's your ideal man and he's taken?
If we're so in love, he could be so married.
What race would they have to be? White, black, or Asian?
Wait, I want my little blonde babies.
Minimum height?
5'11".
Can they be obese?
No. If you're obese in America, you gotta get a grip.
Minimum income?
She's right about that.
I would say $150K an hour. I mean, not an hour, a year. Because I don't want to work. I want to be
a stay-at-home mom?
Yes. I need to clean. I need to cook. I need to take my kids to school. That's a whole job.
The probability of finding that man is 0.077%. Less than 0.1%.
Crazy.
And maybe if she like had some traditional values and was willing to compete, she held on to her purity, had her virginity still intact, and because she's a pretty girl, she could attract a guy who makes that kind of money. But is she going to get on his program? Is she going to be willing to submit and not, get carried away with all what her friends got going on and trying to, live that city girl lifestyle, go through that hoe phase we were discussing earlier? You know what I'm saying? If she was willing to do that, she could do it. But see, women have lost the art of finding valuable men. They don't know. They don't know how to attract them anymore. So, yeah, she's cooked, bro. She's cooked. I see divorce in her future, unfortunately.
Less than 0.1.
That is crazy. No. You're lying.
No, I swear.
The guy you want.
Let y'all know, if you be in the club at all, you is not my type. And I'm talking to the ladies. And I know y'all don't care with your little musty butt.
He's not picky. He just knows what he won't tolerate. I respect it.
All the girls that are being 20 right now in absolute in the club, whatever not, in 10 years they're going to be 30, trying to settle down and realize that all the good guys are taken. They're going to complain that they were ran through their whole life, but while they were partying for the past 10 years, all the good girls got cuffed by the good guys. And so now when they look at all the men that are options, they're going to be competing with the now 20-year-old good girls and be stuck. Why? Because all the good guys are gone. You missed your chance being a
That's facts. And they're going to be trying to get you to look past their body counts. They're going to get you to try to look past their age. Why does that matter? We're grown. Why does that matter? I'm seasoned. Don't you want one with experience? No. That's the opposite of what I want. Yep, these are the women that are going to want you to look past their trauma. Nope. Where are all the good men? Men don't approach anymore. The good men, they're either hiding, getting their passports ready, or they're already wifed up by a good woman. Or they got divorced and they ain't doing it again. There's slim pickings nowadays when it comes to men because men have wisened up and they've realized relationships primarily benefit the woman. So since we know that, and since we know there's so much to lose on our end, we're being very selective when it comes to who we commit to, and if we commit in the first place. Do we even want to commit? Especially nowadays, if a guy isn't religious, or if a guy doesn't really want kids like that, or if he already has kids, why would he need to get married again? Why would he need to do that? That benefits you. Commitment benefits you. A guy can get sex for the rest of his life as long as he learns game, hits the gym, dresses well, and smells good. Y'all flooded the market with sex. He doesn't need to commit to you. This is the problem women are going to run into. They're already running into it. I mean, you see the TikTok videos. Where are all the men? men don't approach anymore. Where can we find men? I feel like men don't go to singles events. There's barely any men in the club, and the ones that are in the club, they don't approach. Ooh, it's getting difficult out there for these girls.
Ignored good men in your 20s, now they're married and not looking back. That's not bad luck, that's consequences.
How you doing? Can you put the goddamn...
Don't tell me what to do.
Okay.
Stop talking to me. Shut up. All you gotta do is say, hey, you don't gotta look down here. It's not your chest. Leave me alone. You must want some.
What the hell?
No, I don't want none.
Okay, then stop talking about me. Who are you?
I was just being respectful.
Who are you? No. Jump off and I'd be happy if you did that.
Oh,
Holy
wow.
crap.
Girl got humbled and immediately tried to wish...
And I've been given flowers, and it's ironic because I hate my body, but I love flowers. I thought if I let them in, if I let them touch the parts of me, no one...
That doesn't make sense, like. How the f*** is she trying to make poems about being for the streets? And then you'll have girls in their comments. You go, girl. You'll have the man of your dreams one day. She's letting everyone hit there. Know what I'm saying?
Deep philosophical out here. They gotta put their words into rhyme, into rhythm. The streetwalkers, bro, they gotta reflect on their life and put it into poetry to reflect the emotions, the whole phase experience. Bro, it's getting crazy out here.
Just to get flowers. Hey, this generation's finished, like. What these daughter. Unlucky on that father, like.
If you gave up your body more times than you got flowers, that's not on the men, that's on your standards.
That's literally
I
on
do not
you.
know what is wrong with people today. This is specifically about women, right? And I can usually tell beforehand if it's going to happen, but whenever I say, hey, how's it going? And I'm passing by and we lock eyes and then you just stare at me and turn your face the other way, what's wrong? Who raised you? And like I said, I can almost always tell if it's the type of chick that's gonna do this before I say hi, because I almost don't do it. And I'm like, you know what? No, I'm a nice person. I like to say hi to people, brighten their day a bit. And so I do it anyways, and then it bites me in the
And you know what's funny is he's talking about just saying hi, hello, how's your day? He's not even talking about like approaching to try to spit game, just trying to say hi, hello, just a greeting, just to be social. And he's getting that cold of a response with just a hey, how's your day going? Imagine trying to go up and actually spit game and actually try to approach her, and bro, she gonna be extra nasty. But then these girls want to get on the internet and complain as to why don't men approach anymore? Because we can't even say hi to you without a stank face. Oh boy, I'm glad I'm not on the dating scene anymore.
And they even do it sometimes whenever you hold the door for them as well. They'll just look at you and not say anything and just walk away. And I see a lot of women that wonder why men don't approach women anymore. And this is why. And I know it's not just me either. It's a universal thing amongst men, because most other guys that I talk to about this kind of thing, they say they just stopped saying anything, stopped opening the door, and stopped being nice in general. And that's what a lot of women confuse with guys not wanting to approach and stuff like that. It's just they kind of gave up. And like I said too, you can usually tell what type of chick it is before you even say it. They just radiate this
This just stuck up vibe. This, you can feel this energy, you know, just, ooh, who is calling me in my live stream? I will talk to you later. We're doing modern dating foolishness right now. Come on.
Negative, like egotistical type of energy off of them, and it's almost like they're taking the thank you, or you know, holding the door open for them or whatever it is, as like you hitting on them. It's like, no, you're just saying hi.
Just saying
But
hi,
then
bro.
I always see women say that you can't be nice to men because they always take it as you hitting on them, but it's like the reverse is true just as much.
Facts.
Just because a guy said, how's your day, doesn't mean he wants your number. Relax.
Would you rather have a thought daughter or a gay son?
Listen. The whole I'm a father, and I come home, and the whole football team clapping. There's no f***ing way I'm gonna lose my. So
he's clapping your son.
Nah, brother, that's different. Nah, we're sticking with what it is. I'm going gay son. Yeah, at least he can still develop morals, and I mean, whatever. But yeah, we're sticking with gay son.
Yeah, gay son all day.
Like the man said, imagine bringing your daughter to a football game and the entire team knowing her. Yeah, I couldn't.
Good. We had to come up to you.
I'm just like so shocked because you look like our ex-boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. So we like date together.
Yeah. Like we share a guy.
Yeah, so we were just wondering, like, are you down for us?
Down for you.
Yeah.
Not particularly.
Okay.
So is it just one of us you're not down for? Like, what's the vibe?
The vibe is, I don't know, I vet pretty well. I don't just say.
You're a vet.
I vet, like, the vetting process, like.
Like he's into doggy.
We don't have to.
This man really
Oh my
looked at a
God.
2-for-1 offer and still said, nah, I got standards. Absolute
Man, these hoes just going around harassing people with trying to get clicks for their OnlyFans is honestly really sad.
respect for him.
Bro, I feel so bad. I just ghosted some girl right now. Like, ghosted her in person, bro. I seen her. I don't mean to be. Don't do none of that, bro. Like, she was a catfish, bro.
Oh,
like,
Lord.
Definition of a catfish. And, bro, I seen her. She got in her and just. I just took off on her. I low key, I don't know. I feel, but like, I don't do none of that, bro. That's bad karma. That's bad. Hopefully that don't come back to me, but.
Yo, that is, bro. Imagine. Listen, ladies, bro. Post your real photos, man. Because men aren't having it anymore. Men aren't having it anymore. I've seen plenty of videos of dudes just saying, nah, I'm done. I can't do it. They just walk away, or they tell the girl straight up, hey, I'm sorry. You don't like your photos. This isn't going to work for me. And the women go home crying, saying the man was such an a-hole. He was so mean. Just because I'm a little bit fat. I was like, bro, you must have been a lot fatter than what you made yourself in your photos. Just post your real photos, man, because dudes ain't having it nowadays.
That was the definition of a catfish. Like, I seriously, she came up, and then as soon as she came up, I instantly was like, oh. Ah.
Guy saw her from across the road and ghosted her before she even said hi. No texts, no confrontation,
I'm
just
dead.
a clean exit.
You want collab or what?
Collab on what?
A video?
What that mean?
What do you mean?
What we gonna do? Play
Like-
tiddlywinks? What
What is tiddlywinks, bro?
You said do what?
Have
Oh my God, Craig, huh? This how you get clients.
I'm dead.
No, not for what? You asked me what I was doing. I told you.
You said you want to collab with me.
Yeah, you fine.
Oh
Fine
no,
shit.
Craig, no. I'm too old for you. Hell no.
You don't. I'm 23.
I'm 57.
You don't want like a couple hundred. You don't want 100K?
100K.
What?
Almost got me,
I'll
Craig.
pay
I almost folded, Craig. I almost folded.
I'll pay you. Like what?
No, I almost folded, but I can't do that. I'm married.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Man, these OnlyFans hoes are shameless, bro.
Golly.
She hit him with the wanna collab on OF, and he hit her with a nah, I have self-respect.
You know how girls love to say, oh, as soon as he stops messing with me, his life just declines. You know, I made his life so much better. I fear that that is not the case for me at all. I just checked his Instagram. He's never looked better. I'm sick. I literally am hotter. And I know I shouldn't be checking, but I'm just a girl, okay? And I'm
Bro, I'm telling you guys, this is something women have admitted this to me, and I've seen TikToks about this. Women secretly want you to fail after them. This is why a lot of the times before you leave or when the relationship's ending, they'll say stuff like, you'll never find another girl like me. You'll never find another girl who'll do X, Y, Z for you the way you like it. This is going to happen. I'm the best thing that's ever happened to you. Bro, they lose their mind. This is why when they find out that you're dating a girl who's hotter than them, that you got more money, that you got in better shape, you're smiling in your photos now. Man, he looks happy. He was always depressed and his face would just look haggard when he was with me, but he's genuinely happy. He's out, doing activities and posting about it with his friends. He's living life. Even if you don't have a girl, but he's living, he's happy. They hate that. They hate it with a passion. They want your life to come crumbling down. They want to imagine you curled up in your bed, shades drawn, dark room, trash everywhere, just depressed out of your mind, can barely drag yourself out of bed to take a shower. That's the state they want you in after they leave your life. So when they see the opposite, like this chick, in great shape, living life, happy, future taken off, oh my gosh, it drives them through the roof. And don't let them see a prettier girl than them come on the scene. Oh, if they see, because they have all their little, their secret profiles. I forgot the name for it. This little ghost profiles that they have. And they go and they scope out their exes. They see a hotter girl than you. I mean, a hotter girl than her. Oh my God, they're going to be rolling, losing their mind. But you know what, guys? I think that's the perfect one to end off on. Modern dating foolishness. I had fun with this, actually. I'm going to do more of these because this was actually entertaining. I haven't done these in like months, the compilation videos, but good Lord, it's just as crazy as I remember it being. Hey, guys, man, if you got value from this live stream, if you found it entertaining, please go ahead and leave a like on the video. I'm trying to get this channel to 1,000 subscribers, and I need your help to get it done. So go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And until next time, guys, take it easy.